Hello everyone and welcome to another update. Project in Unity update. So I'm working on this humanoid robot uh, that I have seen on online, took a picture of it as a reference and made it. Well, as you can see, it's not in the T position. It's supposed to be in T position. I made it this way, and it was fine. It was fun. I needed a little more work on textures, but I started. I mean, it was for the first time making a character. I never made a character type of a model. I have made other type of models like houses and buildings, but never a character. This is my first time. Um, I'm messing things up, of course. Uh, 2 days ago, I made it, and now about day and a half. Oh yeah, less than a day and a half. I am literally messing around, breaking him apart. You see, I was supposed to make him in parts. I didn't because you know I was following the YouTube instructions how to make models, and this is like a one used to be one mesh, meaning one object. Well, right now I'm breaking them apart. So this is one object, this is another one, and another object, and another object. There's like three objects here for the joint, another object, one more object here, and for the hands object. So pretty much I'm breaking them apart, putting things that I didn't that I want to, and taking out things that I didn't want to. I didn't like this type of what you call cylinder type of rotation. This one came out terrible. Well, this one as well. I'm pretty much copying this one. I have to make this one looks like something like that as well. If I zoom in a little bit, like that, like a cylinder just for the hand, but not for the arms. Arms is going to be a ball, sphere, and a sphere up here as well. And pretty much when I'm done with this whole section, I'm gonna mirror it and delete this area, which is kind of pain to do. Deleting it and patching the holes. Like when you delete something, I don't know if I want to do this or not, but if you like, let's say you go in and you delete one of these phases, right? You delete one of these phases, and there's a hole, and you have to patch it up, right? So I'm just gonna patch it a little quick, something like that. But as you can see, these triangles, there's many triangles. I'm talking about hundreds of triangles, if not, in the whole thing, there's like 300,000 triangles. This is annoying when it happens. I don't know why. So hundreds of triangles. I have to patch them up. When I patch them up, it doesn't look good. It looks terrible. So then I come up with something like this. If I can click on it, this box here that I am working on as an arm holder, something like that. Oh my God! See, I have no idea why it does that. It makes no sense. It's kind of that like shoots away. Like if I do this, it doesn't want to do it now, but if I like click away from it, it just goes into abyss away from the character. Anyways, so there's one here. Uh, I have to texture them, but I'm thinking paint texturing them, because texturing this way is just pain, really pain. And I was gonna do redo the texturing in the paint type of a mode, but I haven't looked into it how to do that. But there is a paint texturing, also sculpting, if I can pronounce it or say it or read it. But sculpting, you do not want to mess around sculpting. When you like click on if you have the whole like character, it's not breaking apart. If you click on him and you go to do the sculpting, you have to go onto this right here. As soon as you click this, I'm not gonna click on it because I had to shut down the what you call the blender. If you click on this, it's not gonna it takes forever. If not, it just doesn't, like, it's gonna get stuck, like freezes. It just says not responding, blender not responding. That's what you get from. So I learned that. So I'm not messing around with that. Sculpting, and that is for this character. It's just a character. I haven't done any animations yet. Oh my god, I have to do on animations, and I'm thinking about all the animations that I have to do, and I haven't done animations in a long time, so I have to relearn animations as well. Like, I'm literally relearning everything uh, in these segments. And when it comes to project in Unity, I have looking from a third-person perspective, and if I pick up a weapon and I equip, it shows up on his back. Yeah, I know. Why not the first time it picks up the weapon, why is it not showing up on his back? Because I'm still working on that code. I need to work on that code, but right now when I switch slots, he equips the weapon, and weapons are pretty, well, they used to be big, so they're kind of okay now. I still have, things like that AR is sticking inside his back, or it's inside his back, but the shotgun is away from his back. But there is gonna be like a shelf, a type of on his back where these weapons will be placed on. So it is okay if it's away from his body, but it is not okay if it's in his body. So I have to figure out how to, you see, how to move that AR away from his body. Well, I mean, it's easy, but it's kind of tedious as well. Now, when it comes to picking up and dropping, I have fixed that as well. I had issues with the X. When I dropped, it would like fall through the ground, uh, and right now it's not falling through the ground, but I am, well, it's in the air. I'm still working on that with the collision. I have to use continuous collision instead of decreased type of collision, which is like a one-time thing that triggers, and continuous collision kind of can be um, using CPU and GPU, so I have to avoid that. So I have to delete the rigid body once rigid bodies. I mean, they have rigid body. No, no, they don't. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to add rigid body when they spawn. When they spawn like that, they're gonna fall on ground with the continuous collision check, and then within like few seconds, it's going to delete that rigid body that has that continuous collision check, so it's not using the CPU and GPU. So you have to like figure out. I'm trying to make this as friendly as possible to many PCs out there. And yeah, so I can drop and I can pick up as well. Yeah, I can pick them up, doesn't matter, like that, and there goes in an inventory. But I came across another issue. Now I am doing all this with the hard coding. Now when you do hard coding, there is this strangest thing ever that happens sometimes, or actually most of the times, is what I'm when I was working on these pickups and the uh, putting stuff on his back and all that stuff, um, the what I came across is the keys that I just picked up. I mean, there's like 6 or 7 keys, maybe 5, but doesn't show that there are there. I checked, there are there. It's just that it doesn't show. For some reason, it doesn't show. That's the weird thing about hard coding. When you're doing something that has nothing to do with counting how many items they picked up, that has nothing. It's 10,000 miles away. The code that I'm working on, 10,000 miles away from the code that checks how many items am I picking up and should I be showing that on the next to the item. Has nothing to do with that, and yet it does affect it for some freaking weird reason. Most likely the Unity engine is doing something, registering it somehow, and then messes things around somewhere else, right? So that is what I have noticed even before, even 10 years ago when I was messing around with these things, I was noticing stuff like that. It's just some reason that, like, even the script, it's got nothing to do with that, with the script that has count. It's not even connected to it. And yet Unity engine says there's something going on there, therefore I'm not gonna show anyone how many items he has in the inventory. But here's the strange thing. If I drop the item, look at that. 5 keys, 4 keys, 3 keys. Yeah, weird. Just weird. Just weird. And again, it's like, so I think I know the fix. It's gonna be in the update, which I don't like using updates for these things, but I'm gonna have to use an update to to fix it. But it worked just fine until I started working on equipping the items onto his back. For some reason, this stopped working. It's just weird stuff, right? When you're doing the hard coding. But I know how to fix hard coding, so I'd like to work with our hard coding, implementation of hard coding. But I don't know how to fix, the ones that you guys keep referring to, easy coding, quote unquote correct ways of coding. I don't know how to work on those because you don't show me everything, all the scenarios, pretty much all the scenarios, like that you can think of. You just give me 1 or 2 scenarios and that's it, and I'm like stuck. The the way I need to implement, or the uniqueness of my inventory, your easy way doesn't fit in my project because you don't show me everything that I need to know. You don't show me how to drop an item. You don't show me how to grab and put it in a backpack. You don't show me how to grab it and put it into the equipment. You don't show me how to grab and put it in a safe pocket. You don't show me how to grab and drop the item. You don't show me that stuff. You just show me how to put it in an inventory with the fancy code, and that's it. I When I try to add to it, I can't. I don't know how because I don't understand it. I don't understand your code. Hard coding, I understand. And therefore, yes, I do come across these issues that Unity engine, for some reason, starts messing, doing it, messing around things with things that has nothing to do with the code that you have made like 4 days ago. All of a sudden, when you're doing something today, well, messes around with that code that you did 4 days ago, and you didn't even touch the script. But the Unity engine likes to do stuff like that. So yeah, that, and what else I wanted to talk about. I mean, you've seen the character that I was working on. This one is very, very nice and polished. Mine is just, I don't know, like I have to do more textures on mine, fix textures and all that stuff, fix stuff, and hopefully, but that's my first. I mean, you have to give me a break. That's my first character. model that I have made so far. Made other ones like houses and buildings, but never a character, which I always avoided characters. I was always using free uh, resources like this, because I wasn't, planning on publishing it, you know, like like uh, for everyone to play, just me, my friends, and that's it. But now I'm thinking, okay, I might want to start making my own characters and all that stuff, which is not easy. That's another pain in the head. But yeah, that's it for this part of uh, the project that I've come so far. So I am putting the inventory to the side at this point to work on the character. And when I'm done with the character that you have seen at the beginning of the video, when I'm done with that character, then I'm going to come back again and implement the character into the project. Why am I stopping inventory now and needing the character? Because as you can see, I have weapons on this character's back, but he doesn't have animations where he's gonna grab the pick up an item, grab it, and have it in his hands. Right? I can do that on this character, but he doesn't have a aim animation. He's got jump animation. I don't know if he has an aim. Actually, I haven't even looked into his animations. I don't even know how to look into his animations. I have to look into this guy's animations. Maybe he does have something like aiming and you know rolling and stuff like that. I don't know. You just have a jump and run, walk, run, jump. That's it. There's no more animations on this unless I am missing something, unless I haven't checked all the animations under him. I have to check it. I haven't, well, I just went and started making my own character. Now that I see his limbs and all that stuff, I don't know why I didn't make mine like that, but mine are gonna be unique. It's gonna have a balls for the joints. This one doesn't have balls for the joints. It's got that right there circular thing. It's really nice and polished. Like mine is gonna be terrible compared to this, but hey, it's gonna be mine. No one is gonna be able to say a that's a free asset. You shouldn't be using free asset on when you publish your project. Publicly. You should be using your own. So yeah, to be honest, I don't know all the full rules. I mean, they have so many different rules under using free assets. Some you can use for your project, and some you can only use for personal uh, type of a project. Like right now, while I'm using testing, like, and then you cannot publish it in your project, which kind of weird. Like why give me the you know chance to use the asset if I cannot you know build the game and then publish it, right? Or build a project and then publish it. It's like so many different rules that I haven't gone through them all, but I've seen some of them and I'm like, okay, I get it. Even if it's free assets, if you see my project out there, you're gonna be bitching about it, right? Even though you gave me the asset for free, but you're gonna be bitching about it, and I don't want you to bitch about it, right? So I have to make my own pretty much everything. This is just me testing all the stuff to see how it's gonna work, and that's gonna be a lot of work as well. So yeah, that's it for this video on project in Unity. Thanks for watching. You always stop by. You never know what I have in store for you to watch. Until next time, peace.